Longtime Browns beat reporter Tony Grossi. His thoughts on the Browns' two rookie quarterbacks in the 2025 season.
I don't think this year is about those two rookie quarterbacks. I think it's more about the other rookies. If Flacco played all 17 games, I don't think that would be bad. That would be good because that would mean he's healthy and producing, and they're winning enough games to keep everyone interested. Again, I only think Gabriel and Sanders get in for two reasons. Either Flacco goes down with an injury, or the record is, 3, 4, 5 games under 500.
So Quincy, I'm curious your thought on this. I tend to agree. And my thought is this. How often do you say, hey, we got to get a look at this 3rd and 5th round pick? That's what this season's about. If it was any other position, it would be laughable.
Yeah, it's strange whenever I hear people say this, like the Browns aren't going to draft a quarterback in the 1st round next year because they don't know what they have in the 3rd or 5th round pick. Look, the Browns are going to do whatever they want to do at quarterback next year, and that's going to be based on their evaluations of the guys that are coming out. They're not looking at this season as like, oh, we got to figure out what we have in Dillon Gabriel, right? I brought up somebody on Twitter that I thought was an interesting kind of blueprint for what the Browns could potentially do for him. Now, it's not one-to-one exactly, but, Davis Mills from Houston, right? He was a 3rd round pick. An earlier pick than Dillon Gabriel was 67th pick in the draft. He's still there in Houston. Never at a point did Houston say to themselves, we need to commit a whole season to this dude, right? But what he was like, hey, if we need to throw somebody out there, we could throw somebody out there. But when C.J. Stroud came around, they weren't sitting there in Houston saying, hey, I don't think we've seen enough from Davis Mills yet, right? Like we need to pull the brakes on this C.J. Stroud thing. If the Browns get the opportunity to take the guy that they truly believe could change things at that quarterback position and has the potential to be a franchise guy, they're going to do it no matter what. So the idea that like, oh man, you need to know what Dillon Gabriel does, that does not matter. With the Browns' decision to draft the quarterback next year. It does not matter what Shedeur looks like. Unless they have the kind of rookie season that puts you in the Pro Bowl immediately and gets you paid quick, then it's not going to matter what these dudes look like. And more than likely, they're not going to play enough to be able to have that. They're going to take their swing on quarterback. They've let us know that that's going to happen. And I don't think they're going to sit here and play timid about the position because they think they might have something in a 3rd or a 5th round pick. This is a team that traded a former #1 overall pick because they thought the dude that they were going to trade for was better. Does that sound like a team that's like, hey, man, let's wait for this 4th round pick to develop at quarterback before we do anything too rash here if we think we got a guy at the quarterback position? So, yeah, I agree with Tony here. Their evaluation on what they do in the draft is going to be about what they've seen from these guys in college. And I think it's good to win games in the NFL. I know it's a hot take, but just rock with me here, Dave. Don't it always feel like the teams that be winning games develop their players at a higher rate than the ones who don't?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a crazy thing. Baltimore has not had a top 10 pick since 2016. It feels like they develop their players a lot better than us sometimes, don't it? Like there might be something to this whole winning keeps people engaged to the program, which increases development, which, makes you a better team over time versus just focusing solely on getting a super low draft pick because every other team in the AFC North has been better than us for 20 years, and we have had the best picks of all these teams for the last 20 years. We ain't done nothing with them. So I'm in favor of just winning games because I feel like winning games makes it a lot easier to develop players. Y'all know. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Maybe the data says I'm wrong on this, but I don't know.
Winning, developing player. Huh? Yeah. No, I think we got that one figured out. So we'll just say win some games.
How many losing seasons did Ohio State have so they could get good at football finally?